My name is Sebastian Becker. In this lightning talk, I'm going to preview about Carbyne Stack, an open source platform for enterprise-grade secure multi-party computation and how it is designed to help you and us in applying MPC to our needs. I'm a research engineer at Bosch Research and one of the maintainers and main developers of Carbyne Stack. Bosch is quite a big company with about 400,000 employees across 440 subsidiaries, and we want to support or enable all business units to use MPC for their products and applications. However, as you can easily imagine, the scope of application and the requirements resulting from the functionality or complexity differ greatly. In order to make MPC applicable in the company, a solution must therefore fulfill several important properties. These include scaling of the system proportionally with the added resources, allow for elasticity where the system can grow and shrink easily with the fluctuating demand, or it must allow for integration with existing IT infrastructure. It is exactly where cloud-native technology comes into play. A look at the official definition of the Cloud-Native Computing Foundation shows that they should more or less exactly fulfill the requirements mentioned before. And even if they are not directly mentioned in the definition, there are many projects available to fulfill these requirements. In combination with MPC, this ultimately forms the foundation of Carbyne Stack, the not as simple as illustrated combination of cloud-native technologies with MPC frameworks. And the supposed best part is that Carbyne Stack is open source. In September 2021, we have finally open sourced Carbyne Stack with an initial implementation of its foundation services for multiple reasons. For example, why don't share the effort of making such a big initiative a success and accelerate the realization, especially as we believe that it needs experts and a large community to review the code to ensure quality and security, thus increasing trust in the system and the companies using it. But what actually is Carbyne Stack about? Carbyne Stack implements MPC in the client-server system model, where two or more parties or virtual cloud providers in the Carbyne Stack lingo can build a so-called virtual cloud and serve any number of clients. It can be deployed in a peer-to-peer style, where each party contributing data runs its own virtual cloud provider, or it can be deployed in the offloading scenario, where a client doesn't need high computing capacity to utilize MPC or worry about operating such a complex system. And with the supported active security malicious majority trust model, a client only needs to trust a single party, which should be particularly easy in the peer-to-peer setting. At its core, Carbyne Stack provides 4 foundation services, 2 for the online phase and 2 for the offline phase. In the offline phase, there is the Klitschko service that implements correlated randomness generation and whose generated data is stored by Custer to be used for computations in the online phase. For the online phase, there's Amphora, the secret store where clients can upload sensitive data using additive secret sharing to store and organize it for later use by Ephemeral, where Ephemeral is the serverless MPC service that uses MP speeds to perform computations with the secret stored in Amphora. The decoupling and separation into storage and compute functionality allows individual and load-dependent scaling of the parts of the offline and online phase. And these foundation services build the central layer and the architecture on top of cloud-native technologies as the basis, where the architecture illustrates the 3, for us, most important cloud-native technologies: Kubernetes, Knative, and Istio. Building on top of the foundation services, it is planned to provide higher-level services such as data analytics and federated learning systems, and these are planned to be available in the upcoming years. Specialized on the specific use cases, we are envisioning, for example, by providing a data management system with an SQL interface. Another main topic, as cost is always an important factor, is the reduction of the cost of the offline phase by reducing the required communication bandwidth. And there are many other topics related to properties like security, observability, or maintainability on the roadmap. Summarized in one statement, Carbyne Stack is an open source platform set to become the de facto standard for enterprise-grade secure multi-party computation in the cloud. Most importantly, we want to move Carbyne Stack forward to build a strong community. And I hope I could spark your interest to check out our GitHub organization, website, or contact us via Discord. And since 5 minutes can barely touch the surface, I do want to encourage you to join us at Carbyne StackCon 2022, a one-day conference just about Carbyne Stack in Stuttgart or virtually. Thank you.